Alright, we should be hopefully live. How this algorithm actually is. But yeah, we're gonna get the Quarry up. Thumbnail is probably not the best, but I don't have it built already in here, so kinda had to do that. Maybe at some point change it out to be the real one. No clue. We'll see. Love that my phone says I'm not live. I do not have a blueprint of this, so we'll see how that goes. Um, we need to collect a few more resources before we can go over to the Quarry site. And one of those resources is over at the iron farm. Hoping it's collected enough iron. So we're gonna need a fair bit of... What's it called? I don't actually know what they're called. Hoppers. There we go. Maybe make some gold carrots before we go, since we're gonna be building. I'm running around a lot with our basically with our heads chopped off. Oh, and then building blocks as well, because I need to make sure I can empty out the beacon area. So let's see. I have collected trees over here, but I don't think it's been enough to get more than a full stack. We'll even see if I have a full stack. Okay. Oh, jeez, more than I was expecting. Well, that should be hopefully more than enough iron. We need a lot of wood is the problem to make said hoppers. I don't actually know if I have enough wood collected without cutting it to stockpiles. Let's see if we have... How much wood do I even need? I need at least 100 hoppers. 100 hoppers requires 100 chests. 100 chests. You get... means 200 wood. So... over 4 stacks of logs is what I want. So we're cutting into our supply, I think. I don't think I have 4 stacks of wood saved up anywhere other than in our supply. Yep, cool. Unless we'll need a lot more than 4 if we do it this way, but let's see. The entire point of this existing is to collect stuff for this. Is this broken by chance? Hold up, this might be broken. No. Things break, just gotta double check. Okay. We'll take 8 stacks of this. Really wish there was a slide in form, but there is not. On. Not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's still effective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna stick that in here. Okay, hopefully that's enough wood. I've got no clue. I need the other set of building blocks, which I don't know what I'm gonna use for this other set of building blocks. Dirt could work. I know 8 seems like a very weird number, but I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. Don't actually know. Okay, we're gonna hope we have everything we need. There's a chance that we don't. I'm not the most organized person, so... that's why. And at some point we'll work on this. I've been collecting stuff off cam. I worked on getting chiseled bookshelves, and while doing that I was also collecting another resource, which is glow shrooms. AKA I was just growing those trees that are super annoying. Glow shrooms are gonna kill me. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong on top of that. But yeah. Please still work. There we go. Just need to always make sure I have ability to do. Check that doesn't break. We might get teleported. I'm gonna be honest. We need to set up a. That's not what we do. Oh well. I'm actually gonna grab this. Start with. Keep that. Okay. We need to count 51 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 52 would be there. That's the center point I need. We're not done. You now need to count again. Okay, we should be back. Okay. Okay. Had to go do it. Something real quick. So, had to box up and mute. Well, I want to just go 51 blocks that direction. AKA the easiest way to do this is this. Come on. What, lands me right there? No, lands me right here. Okay, this should get me where I need to be for a very specific thing. I actually need to go do something. Actually grab some stuff. Trying dark, which is gonna suck. Don't need this. This can go back here. I still have plenty of time. Okay, grab that, grab that. So I'll have those there for now. Wait until it becomes day and then we can go and dig out the placement for the beacon. Come on. Don't know why it likes to take forever, but it takes forever. There we go. Okay. So right underneath that is the exact spot we need to have our haste beacon. Is this it? This is. Okay, this is gonna be 2x3. Which means until we get down to where I don't need to have my brain fully working. There we go. I hear a zombie brain. I'm gonna double check this is correct. Yeah, where? They don't care about that. Okay, so we gotta get this all the way down to bedrock, which will be a fun little game. I want to make sure that I look up to do this when I place the beacon. I don't have a thing to hold up before we get too far down and I regret my choices. Build up with this. I need to grab another block so I can break it apart for the stuff. Also, probably would be smart to have torches down there, but we're not gonna be smart. We're gonna be dumb. And no, I got torches on me. Never mind. Yeah, bring one block. That'll give us the iron that we need to break down to put into the beacons. And I'll have to create a storage system probably at some point for this, because these blocks belong to this quadrant. For anyone unaware of how this machine works, this is going to dig out in a 101 by 101 area. Well, when I say it, I mean I manually will be digging out a 100 by 100, 101 by 101 area. But this machine will just make it easier to actually move blocks around. Okay, I need to... That's not where that was supposed to go. Well, do that in a second. I'm not bouncing. It's doing that by itself, so... Had a feeling that was going to happen, but... Prevent. I am curious to know all of the stats we'll get from one of these 100 ones. I do think this is going to take forever to mine out once we actually do get fully set up. This will require a lot more AFKing at the Sulker farm. Get a Sulker box maker up and running will be another thing, and then... Yeah. Jeez. I broke that with the wrong pickaxe. That's gonna happen a lot during this. Up there then. This floor is falling out from beneath me. This is ridiculous. Okay, back to mining we go. Honestly, getting this out, I'm gonna make that mistake more times if I don't. Doesn't fully matter if I get this to be a flat wall, but I kind of want it to be a flat wall, so. And at some point, yeah, we have to drain all that water up there, which is gonna be fun. The ocean's gonna make me go crazy by the end of it, I think. Almost to deep slate level, though, so. I have to get out of here before my inventory, or will I make it to the bottom without having to? I guess we'll find out in a second. But yeah, From here, after this, we can start actually building the thing. I just need to make sure that the thing doesn't line up with where the beacon's gonna be. Because if the thing lines up on top of the beacon, we lose beacon abilities, which, you know, doesn't work out for you. So, how to make sure I get everything in the right spot, and since I'm doing this, might as well have the beacon effect while building it, because I feel like having some jump assistance will be nice. And some speed. And who knows, resistance and strength could always be nice. Let me take care of any creepers that spawn in and be able to one-shot them more or less. Always love the rain. Not really. So the original plan was to mine this with... Actually, no, yeah. The original plan was to mine this with a, what's it called? A fortune pickaxe once we got to this layer, but since in the new update they're making it so you can actually... It might actually be part of the current update. I actually don't know what update it was. Turn this right into cobblestone, cobble deep slate in the thing. Don't need to mine it with thing, so I can just get a bunch of silk touch pickaxes and we're fine, and never have to worry about the problem we were worried about of accidentally mining ores that we did not plan on mining just yet. So, get to do this. Dropping down to as far as we're gonna go is gonna be a fun little game we always have to play. Also, I brought all that dirt because I thought I was going to build walls protecting it from the ocean, but it landed where I didn't need to do that, so it worked out quite well. So much further to go. 30 more blocks, basically. Probably less, actually. Since deep slate, not deep slate, bedrock makes it where it can't easily be changed. The height's, what, 58? No. Is it 58? Yeah, 58. Negatives. That off? No, I think that's right. This is actually taking so long. And this isn't the only hole we're building this time around. I still have another hole I need to go dig. Yay, we found diamonds. Not like we're mining them, though. Actually, what's up? Ooh, we're at the problem I fear. But like I said, I think we'll have enough space in our inventory once we place down the diamonds. See that lava? Yeah, once we place the blocks, we should be able to pick up the stuff. For anyone annoyed I'm not picking those diamonds up, they will be mined at some point. As to when that some point is, I don't know. It's whenever we get to that point in mining this entire chunk out. Ooh. That's no fun. Well, that's gonna make this miserable. I'm pretty sure this is basically where we're building it. And we now have giant lava to deal with. Hold up. Gotta set down. Yeah. Four blocks this direction. 2, 3. That should be 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That way's gonna. 2. 23. We've run into the fun part. We have lava. Of course, a lava pit had to be right where we're doing this. Okay, because I am prioritizing keeping resources proper, I'm trying to track this. Do this. Okay, so 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers. Basically want to get up to this layer of dugout. And we'll be working from the top down in most spots. Oh, looks like we're actually gonna mine some diamonds. Leave that so I can mine that. Bro, this is gonna drive me insane. That one still needs to go one more that way. We're getting this piece by piece. This corner will be first up. Then maybe that corner. Trying to actually not go and use my entire mine. Could probably get away with leaving the diamonds if I really wanted to. I might try and get away with that. Drive someone else insane. The diamonds are right there. What do you mean you're leaving them? I need torches down here. Okay, hold up. Okay, I need to mine this wall one more back is the problem. That for the time being. When we're actually doing this in the proper way, this won't be as annoying. We'll be working from top down, not trying to find our way in. Like this. Cool. We have one of the 4 corners done. I really knew this is gonna be. Oh my, this is gonna drive me insane. This is all on me. You know, we might not even get to the quarry. Like, probability of this having hit lava was so small. But of course we hit lava. I'm the unluckiest man alive. Why would I not hit lava? It's gonna be interesting in mine. Okay, that's why I said I was gonna be interesting in mine. No clue I was gonna take care of that otherwise. Probably these two are the exact same. I lost a torch in that one. Okay. Same with this. There's definitely some on top. That side one seems more annoying. I've only gone one row that way so far. Okay, did not work out. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself up there. That's what I literally just have to do. Block up. And yes, I know I'm an idiot for probably building out a hard mine block, but I don't fully care. One block, 2 block, 3 block. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets me here. Means I'm just gonna mine this out like this. Top down. Makes my life a lot easier. A lot less of a headache. I was like, where'd my war book go? One this way. 2 that way. 3 this way. And then the final one's this side here. They're saying it's dark. Sure there will be. There you go. Forge. Don't need to mind that, just need to get this section mined out. Got it. I'm not have my water go flowing in a weird direction. To the other corner section, probably all at once. This is just taking its slow, tedious time to actually get done as we need. Down, just keep on going. Oh, are we done with the lava? Kind of. Just the sides seem to now have it, which I can easily take care of. I got collagen by accident. That's hilarious. Down. Next side again. Grab that real quick. This was sure. Just double check, cause I don't trust this. I mean, like, we literally landed in such a weird spot for that, so. There might be lava. Oops. Don't worry about this one. Trying not to destroy any blocks, and I must say lava makes that kind of hard. Definitely lost obsidian, and definitely lost that block right there that I accidentally placed the water in. So, my bad. Only spot I'm expecting the lava left will be probably this corner, which is fun. Come on. You know this one's gonna also be the exact same. There we go. This other corner we're just digging out a lot better than how we dug this one out. That it's not happening again. Alright, I'm gonna first get this dug out that I built up with. And we need to go 4 blocks in that direction. mine this like this. First block, second block, third block, and fourth block. Oh, is it thin? That would be nice. I need to get my ability to walk up here, so I have to mine out a lot more than I would like. Hopefully, the next time we dig down does not have us running into lava again. Because, yeah, this is driving me slightly insane. Okay, just gotta dig out this way now. Mess. I keep losing items. Okay, let me drop down here real quick. Don't think I'll easily be able to fit anymore. It's gonna have lava behind it, but that's fine. I'll just do that. Okay. We just have a few more layers to mine down, and then be able to place the beacon all the way in. You know, no big deal. Did mine right? Yeah. Please don't have lava underneath you. Please just make my life easy. Get lava on the side. That's no fun. So we'll have lava underneath it. There we go. I think I'm gonna put this in the back corner here. I should be fine mining most of this out. Not all of it, but most of it. This is the last block it will be able to get water to because of this here to be able to mine this one and get rid of the lava beneath it. And then we can move everything down a layer. Not fully expecting that, I will say. I'm gonna go down here, mine this. Excuse me. I'm actually gonna start placing down blocks of iron, for the fact of this will clean up an entire inventory space. Just gotta be careful that... Okay. Aye. Now we can get into this back corner here and place water and just go off mine again. Few more layers, and then we can actually start building this up. And then we have to test it to make sure I didn't build it wrong on top of that, because I don't have a didn't fully make a full whatchamacallit from it. What's it actually called? Schematic? So this is the last one that has the chance of having lava, so if I'm lucky it won't. Of course it has lava beneath it. Yeah, I gotta build the flying machine for the quarry. And then what's the next steps? Collection system, I guess, for it, because it does need that. Which is then digging another. Almost 2 layers being left to mine out for this. Oh, we lost that piece. Whatever. Honestly, the fact that we got surrounded by a lava source, somehow we ended up in the middle of it, which is weird. And it had no lava, which is even weirder. Like, the way that worked out is a never tell me the odds one, I would say. That was so weird. It's like it was a donut. Come on. Mine already quicker. Love to already be out of here, but obsidian takes forever to mine. Collect all these blocks. 2 more layers. Yay, we're so close. I'm lucky. No more lava, but I'm already aware that there's probably lava beneath this. Oh, lucky there. We have at least 4. That's at least 6. Hell. Yeah, we got a decent chunk of lava. Is that covering the entire thing? I think it will. And we'll only have the sidewalls to worry about for lava on the next layer. Because anything in the floor does not matter. So be covered up. So close, yet so far. Yeah, I'm super happy I actually got this redstone to work. Custom flying machine. Is it God tier awful? Yes, it is. Are you gonna be broke if you make it? Definitely. But I needed something custom that did a special thing, so of course I don't actually know if I've shown it off or if that was supposed to be in a video that my software just never worked, so we never got the chance to actually show it off. So don't know. Don't know if we did it on a stream or not. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun little build. Needing 100 slime blocks and 100 honey. There we go. My brain's like, what is the word? So yeah, that's if you're making it 50 long. Which the length we are making it. It's not going exactly to the center. I could make it go all the way to the center if I really wanted to, but 50 blocks is just, I think, gonna make it better. So this needs to get placed here to mine out the last layer of obsidian. If obsidian counted as a block to make a beacon out of, this would be so much easier. Lucky that means obsidian. So far, it seems like there's no obsidian here. And obsidian. Lava beneath us, which is a little weird. Okay. Maybe we'll have to move the water again since it won't hit the far wall is what it seems like. Then we get build our beacons, have mining fatigue, have speed boot, not mining fatigue, mining speed, have speed, have jump boost, have resistance, have strength, all of which will be useful. 3 more blocks. It's all that stands in our way from being able to finish this beacon and go up. I need to waste so many rockets to get out of here, don't I? Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. How many rockets am I gonna have to waste? Oh, I'm gonna be broke. I didn't do the gold. I didn't make gold carrots. Ooh, we're actually low on food. I just realized. Honestly, we mined a lot, and I did not lose much in hunger. Gold carrots are impressive for a food source. That's the first layer. Second layer going in now. If I somehow built this off center and it does not line up with the hole, I'm going to go crazy. Third layer's almost there. So much iron being wasted. What? What? So let's put that away first. You know, the universe is actually just out here trolling me. Guess we're using that last one that I have. Just trying to keep my filter in, but I guess we're losing said filter. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That probably means I did something wrong. Don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong. Why are these two not kicking on? Oh, because there's dirt blocks above them. Of course. This... I can't turn it on because it's blocked. Oh, come on! Oh, we're wasting the rockets twice as much. Ooh. It. Barely in the 20s. Negatives, of course, but... Come on. Nope, I need my map. Wrong. So, I need this one to be the haste, 2, gimme. The rest of these don't matter. This will be speed, because it's the one that I caught instantly. This one can be resistance. I'll check that these are actually stage 2. They are. Yes, this one can be jump boost, too, because... why not? This one will be strength 2. And this one will be our regeneration. Jeez. Okay. I'm not sleeping in my bed. Not sleeping in my bed, that's right there. This bed. And we're making it daytime. We're also gonna probably get the... I actually don't know if I have Chicken Jockey music disc available in this. Whoa! You're not getting it. We gotta go kill off all these mobs. Wonderful. Yeah, this is gonna be a real pain in the butt real quick. Let me think how I'm gonna do this so I don't die. First, let's get rid of the zombie that has armor. Don't need the chest plate. Everything good? Cool. Those creepers will hopefully get rid of. Do I have... Now, give me... 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you not hit me? I swear I only got 4, but whatever, game. Ooh. Knew I was playing a dangerous game. Did not realize how dangerous, though. Mob drops go with the other mob drops, wherever I have them. Whatever, they'll go with the fishes, I guess. This goes here, this goes here. Obsidian in here. Let's leave our inner chest that we made a mess of. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this a double chest, apparently. So close to being able to get this started. I guess that can just go in there for the time being. I don't fully care. Inner chest, pick you up. Okay. So we now need to build the flying machine, which requires 50 dirt blocks to set up as a base. So, the machine will be off... I actually need to... Hold up. I need building blocks so I can get this higher off the ground. Don't need it starting right at the ground. I'll grab these 27. It's not going to be the full 27 up because that will take forever for it to get down. We will go up slightly. This is actually where we want it to start. And I want to say... I want to go up a little bit higher. And we want to build out with 50. And then we'll see if I remember how to build this. It's going to be a real fun game of, did I build this right, or am I having to rebuild the entire thing? Okay. Get rid of this line now. Seriously, the game is playing this game on me? Got me in a hole? Fine, I'll pick up the pieces I haven't picked up yet. Avoid that pit trap that you have. Okay, all of that should be mine. Okay. We now need to go get the resources to actually build this. Let's do this. We need slime, this, pistons, observers. Hopefully I got more than enough observers. I straight up actually don't know if I do. This. This. Last thing we should need is that, right? Oh, we'll find out in a second, I guess. You know, they say the only way to find out if you've done something right is to YOLO it into hoping it works. Try it and see if it works. Oh, okay. Did not expect to actually be able to do that. I am surprised. So the question is, do I want to start with honey or do I want to start with slime? I'm going to start with slime because of how it says that there's a higher theoretical... No, but I know how to start with honey. Honey is... Let me look at my picture. Get... Want that. Need the observer. We need piston. I didn't bring sticky pistons. I better brought sticky pistons. I can't build there because of the block rule placement thing. Don't want to use any of the... I need sticky piston. I need sticky pistons. I need 25 sticky pistons. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's 25. And I need building blocks, which, for the purpose of this, I can willingly waste dirt. I need my boosts. Don't know how that works, but that works. Okay. We're gonna have fun because a lot of this is placements that have to be precise, and that is usually where that's placed the wrong way. Of course it faces the other. Okay. I don't care about that one. This needs to face up. This then has this. With this facing here, I need a normal piston. This goes here. I forgot something, believe it or not. I mean, didn't really forget something, but kind of forgot something to build this. I'm hoping I have it in this. I might not have it. It just gives it more resistance in case things blow up. We need stone or we need a block to place the rails on. So you can't stick it on. Why do I have this beneath it? Hold up, why do I have this beneath it? Honestly, you could probably make this more efficient without the rail. Without... Wait, is it that reason? Oh, I'm looking at a picture, that's why. So I think the reason this exists the way it exists is so that a redstone block can go underneath it. Which can't be the reason. How do I get power to this? Hold up. No, I just have the redstone hanging off of the slime block. Okay. I don't know. This is looking in there. That there, and I remember this is facing actually the other way. This is facing there. A slime now in inventory. This is a normal piston. Pushing down. Meanwhile, this observer, I think the observer faces out on this side. Not what I wanted. I wanted the sticky piston. It's here. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm gonna not stick a redstone block on this piece just yet. So, I just gotta copy this now 1,000 times over. This is gonna be so fun. That goes there. Sticky piston here. Place this with that. This goes here. Oh. That places there. And normal piston. Go. Face. There. It's wrong. I know it's wrong. Cool. So face this way. Sticky piston here. This here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Normal piston goes here. Jump up. Make my bed. Okay. We just gotta do this a lot more times till we get the end, and then hope and pray this works. Because I don't know if you can tell, but I don't have faith that this is actually gonna work. And this is something I made. Simply for that reason, I don't trust that's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. I see where this is supposed to. This goes here with a normal piston pushing this way. While this placed the wrong direction. Back. Yep. That's not where you're supposed to go. No, I lost that. I have to go grab it because I do not have enough to waste. Okay, this is the one that's going to have the redstone block hopefully attached to it and hopefully keep everything working. This should go here, and that powers the front, and that powers the back. Cool. I'll figure this piece out in a second, because I think I actually have it so I might be able to move the block back more, actually. Let's try it on the other side. Does this... I don't know, because I don't have the piece built yet. And I don't feel like having that there then. Okay, so we do this again. This goes here. We need the normal piston for this. Go. Place properly. Thank you. I fell off it. And you have to build it from the front side forward, for anyone wondering. Build it the other way. You'll keep activating each time that you activate one of the observers. So, keep that in mind. There is a right way to build this. Also, you could probably get rid of... I'm probably going to challenge. Get rid of the stone, I think. Test it. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know if the pistons are what broke it. There has to be a reason I did it this way and didn't just not use... Decide not to use the stone. Like, there was an easy way probably to get... I'm not the best at redstone. Now take anything I say as redstone advice. I am not a redstoner. Want to try it without the thing? Go for it. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I always have a feeling it's some reason to do with the pistons. Pistons are slightly annoying when it comes to stuff like that. Tearing this apart, getting rid of the dirt is going to be so terrifying. That's the wrong way facing. Oh, it's not. I was stuck in the wrong spot. That's not where you go. There we go. That's where I want the thing. Because I need a dead spot. It might actually have to go further. We'll see. I don't know if it insta-stops here, but I need it basically to insta-stop so I can push it back and forth. The minecart. I want to say we're halfway done. I might have more resources than I need. I don't know. We will find out when I get to the honey. What am I doing? I need to first place this. I need to place that there. I then need piston. Have. As I say. There. And then honey. This goes here. Slime. Here. This goes here. Sticky piston. This needs a normal piston, which requires me to go side. Yeah, the inventory is not big enough for building. This is ridiculous how much I'm swapping back and forth my inventory to try and get things to fit. That. That's not where you were supposed to go. That's not where you go. Where are you doing? Thank you. With jump boost, you can jump off of a slime block? That is some... I didn't. Hey, you learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. You can also put the redstone block on the honey. They should have the exact same number of blocks. If some reason they don't, something went wrong, and... Yep, wish you the best for figuring that out, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Boom. Darn it! Okay. I seriously hope we don't have 50. How many more have I built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm probably using all 25, which means I still have probably 15 more to go. Ah, so crazy. That was the sound of me slowly losing my mind because... What do you mean I still have this much more to go? Yeah, we'll see how this actually winds up turning out in the end. Oh. There. I think the next one is where I will stick the redstone block. Not the honey, we'll do it on the other one. We'll see. There. Okay. Slowly, surely. Let's goes here. Nope. Nope. Pistons are so annoying. Come on. Place the way I need you to place. Thank you. Okay, I think this is the one I can place the redstone block on, and it's gonna power the entire thing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I mean, I could probably move it back, but it's not worth it. This requires so many resources, it's not even funny. This is the most poorly designed thing. Do not build this unless you have the resources. Because, yeah. If you can upgrade the design, go for it. That's not where you're supposed to go. That's not where that's supposed to be. Now, you would think I would get used to building this because it's the exact same blocks and the exact same pattern. These two are different because of how it worked out. I don't fully remember why I did it that way. Just how it worked out, how I had to do it to get things to work. That's not where that's supposed to go. You ask me for any reason why this is the way it is, my answer to you is I don't know. It just worked. I'm lucky that it slots in so nicely together, because if this did not slot in how it does, I'd be miserable. This is so that I can tell you why some of it's the way it is. So we don't have this being sticky because we don't need it pulling it back up. We just need it to push it down. That is the only thing we need from it. This looks into a piston because I don't need it getting dragged down. Observers are on the outside detecting air movement because that's what they're doing. And then they are set up to fire and pull this down. Pull this up. Push the piston to pull this down. And then, like I said, I don't actually know why I've got stone there. I'm just doing it in case it is vitally important. Yeah. I'm going to stick this here, grab this. This goes here, grab piston. That goes there. And it's alternates because that's how the game works for keeping things this big of a flying machine. Okay, I think we're almost there. Just 7 more of these to make. I might not have enough honey. I don't have enough honey. We have a problem. How many did I skip? 1. I have it, and then I have 1, 2, 3 before I do another one. 1, 2. So we're gonna skip this one having it. This first. Here. Once you get used to it, you actually build this surprisingly fast, so. The only part that takes a little bit is getting these to face the way you want them. Okay, that's there. Honey out for this. Grab this, place this here. Place that there. This, come on. Cave. Okay, this is the one that's supposed to have the redstone block. Alright, fully powered. This goes here. Block on the side here. Honey here. This goes here. Piston pushing down there. Piston pulling up here. I don't have enough to do another honey section, is the problem. I need one more at least. So we're off by 4 honey, which is not that easy to get. I misplaced that, whatever. Okay, actually I need this first, placed here. I need the normal piston to go here. Okay. Like I said, we only have enough to make half of one of these. We need one more. I don't know if I don't have bottles, so I wouldn't be able to do it, actually. Unless do I have... Only... Oh. Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a bee's nest around here somewhere. Let me get from the air. Or not. Never mind. Ignore my slight insanity. Besides, that would be 16 honey balls that we would need. Okay, only spot we have a farm that can actually get us honey is at the base. And it can at most produce 3 in a single day. And that's if I get lucky. I know I don't need slime anymore. I need these. I need this. It's here. Don't need that. Need this. That's my inventory stuff. Don't need a redstone block anymore. I'll need this. I don't need all of this, but I'm just going to take several stacks just so I can go and get the start of this. Blaze Terracotta has the benefit of it doesn't get stuck to anything. All of these sticky blocks will slide right off it. Okay, so we gotta go back to base to get our hands on our required last bit of honey. And then we can worry about cleaning it up and everything else. So we need to teleport back to base. Give it a second. There we go. This was built on a stream. I don't know what stream it was, but I'm sure it's literally labeled teleporter or something along those lines in the title. So that video is there. It's become all the rage, I think, at this point, those teleporters. I think I'm actually part of the first group that actually did it, which is so fun. I was actually ahead of most people for a little bit. Not for long, which... Oh well. Get us some, but won't get us all we need. Need that number to be 8 for honey, so we can make exactly what we need. We're lucky this has it. So we're 1 full block off, and that'll take them... We'll probably have that tomorrow morning, is the hope. So I guess I can go and do some busy work around here for the time being. Originally, this episode was going to be a bits and bobs video. Then I got enough honey. I thought I had enough honey to do what I needed. Currently, we're smelting up a lot of clay to make pots for the mega build. We are slowly getting out of hand. Our spruce wood is over halfway at this point, I think. Yes, 7.5. We need 13.5. So, over halfway with that. Dark oak's slowly going. I say slowly, I don't have 2.5. We need a lot of that. I think over 20. Another thing that's slowly going. I do mean slowly. I honestly thought this was going to be a lot faster with 150 bees, but no. We come down here. We don't even have 4 double chests of the honeycomb that we need. We need 22 sulker boxes of beehives. That is 66 that is 66 chests. So 33 double chests. Right? Yes. That we need. Yeah. I also have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm just like waiting. Wait, do I have... I'll refill those apparently. Well, I apparently had the honey. I thought I remember seeing it, I just don't... I'm pretty sure I got that from a trial chamber and was keeping it as rare because I didn't have bees at the time. I now have bees, so that's not important. I do need to get a honey farm actually built. Like, right now we have honeycomb, we don't have honey bottles, which is a farm that I probably should get built. Okay, we gotta get back to Guardian's Grove. Come on, break. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, please be working. Thank you. These things give me a heart attack. I'm like, I can't wait for it to not be working again. I've already had it once where it doesn't work. I have to go and fly all the way over and manually fix it. Which, that was the desert, aka one of the furthest ones I have. Actually, the furthest waypoint we have set up. But, besides the point. Darn it. I don't have the jump boost. Give me jump boost. I'm not making it up there. Okay. I'll find my way up there in a second, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna wait until I fall asleep. I don't need somehow a creeper blowing this entire thing up. That's the one problem with this. I mean, it technically can get fixed. Just put light sources that are solid blocks on the honey, and you won't have to worry about mobs spawning on it. Probably gotta do that. Probably gonna do that actually at some point. I don't have dirt anymore. I put the dirt away. No, I made a mistake. Oh well. Just need to stand here. This goes here. This goes here. I need that there. Okay. Now, we gotta clean up all that dirt. Which, we have to be careful because we can insta-break these, basically. So, I need to go so carefully through here. Actually, I might just be able to insta-break them because of the speed, the haste. It's gonna get to a point where I'm actually gonna have to build up to get the... Alright, isn't it? Yep, we're already to that point. Cool. I think if I stack up here, I should be able to get several, right? Fun little game of cleanup. And it looks cool on the map. I'm gonna pull up the map when I'm back on the ground. That kind of has a cool look to it. Like, that is actually cool looking. So that's nice. I should be able to do it hopefully from here. And we'll have to stack up a few more times. Probably 3 more times is what I'm thinking. Then we should be done. And then we get dig another hole. Me and digging holes, I just loved myself a hole. I just love to get digging. Like, this is gonna be the stupidest project ever tried. And Yep, all of it's gonna be streamed. So there will probably at times when I'm doing this, straight up just be streams where I got my mic off and I'm just digging away at this giant pit. So those streams exist. Look forward to that. All these are gonna be probably put into Guardian's Grove playlist because yeah, Guardian's Grove is gonna drive me insane. Okay, so I want to test this. And that, you might be asking, how do I test this? This looks like, where is the start button? I'm just going to use a rocket to get up here. I'm not wasting my time. Start button is, I need to push it down first. That's this one. Ta-da! Yeah. So that's how that works. Do I have enough blocks for this? I might. Cool. We're gonna need to grab more of the red terracotta stuff and start digging that hole out. So we need this, and the next thing we're up to do is to dig this hole out. We need to make it so that this can go down, and then the minecart with the hopper, not the hopper, the minecart with the chest. We're using a minecart chest so we can carry more stuff. Can go. My shovel so I can dig quickly. We will not have haste in this because this is outside of the 51 blocks that haste can get to. Right now we have it. Actually, we have haste 1, is what I think we have. Because of how I set up my regen beacon. This is gonna actually take a very long time. Dig down and place these. Ow! That's a problem. It needs to be solved. Also, these blocks that I'm mining do not count towards the world, the count thing, since it's the edge of the count that we care about. No, we don't care about the edge of the count. This is part of the edge, is what I mean. My brain just could not English right there. That is always fun. This, I think, is going to be slower than the initial dig for the beacon, because yeah, this is literally, we mine down a few layers and then have to go back and place back red terracotta. I'm mining with the wrong pickaxe. I'm so glad that was in direct layer. Oh, we have a geo. That's gonna be... There's stuff like this that are gonna cause us problems in the actual dig site when we get to them. And yeah, this is one of them. I also think I've missed some... Is that over here? Oh well. I think I got it all. Just did that because I also need some calcite. But I'm also filling it in because I don't need random air gaps that could possibly cause me problems. I don't think they should cause me problems, but I just insta-mine that. That is insane. Yeah, I got no clue how to keep this entertaining. I'm literally doing one of the most boring things right now. It's so brain dead I can do it without even really thinking. Which you'd think would make I can actually make good conversation. Yeah, no, that's not how I work. I suck at conversation. So as long as this is boring on my screen, it's gonna be boring what I say. We're not even into the deep slate yet. This is taking so long to get down this deep. Oh, we have to, after this, work on getting all those hoppers made? I'm gonna... Oh, there's gonna be so much hoppers having to be made. I also have to figure out how exactly I'm setting up the system. We're not gonna have it store, it's just gonna throw shulker boxes of cool items around until the chest gets filled, and then it's gonna work on fixing it up. So, we'll see how that goes. Because I don't think there's any good storage system for the amount of items we're gonna be moving, and the fact that they'll be in shulker boxes, which I don't feel like risking losing an entire shulker box of resource. That was 3 stacks, and I'm not even... What? No world. No world. I must have just missed a stack. That's like another 2 stacks? What? Okay. I'm gonna go finish mining that, and then we'll go and smelt more of this, I guess. We're like 30 blocks from where we were. Yeah, that is... I thought for sure 3 stacks would have been fine, because I have the little bit extra above it. There's the 64 of the thing. Of the first layer, and then the other 64. But we didn't even get through the first layer. What? I'm so confused. I mean, I could always just leave it as air because it won't be hitting anything, but having it look like it's guide rails is kind of what I wanted. Okay. We have to have the track run on this piece, which sounds weird, but it's so that if the thing is on the last layer, it will still have something to hit, and I can also just not have to worry about lighting. So it's going to run this way. This will have a staircase to get up. There will be a dugout here where the track will be. I can't wait to say this next sentence, because this next sentence is going to be the icing on the cake. Wait for it. And then there's going to be a water elevator wherever that line is. I think it is this one. Oh, is it this one? There will be a water elevator to get it up. Do you know what that means? Yeah, that means more digging. Yeah. Okay, well, it's nighttime, so let's get to... So, I'm going to get the rails. I'm actually going to start building this because we have to. There's no world I'm getting the rest of that red terracotta, so we're just going to say we have it. I'll probably place it off cam at some point. But, yeah. Almost to the top. I hope I have enough rails. I don't actually know if I do have enough rails. On top of that, I also... Oh, I need to make the hoppers. That gives me 90 something. So I don't need to make all of them into it, but I will. Where is that? Cool. Back down we go. Okay, so the centerpiece is here. We'll have the bin be here, and then it goes off that direction. Put 2 torches here. Do I have levers or do I not? This has to be a lever. I'll worry about placement of levers in a second for this track. Okay. Idea is fine. Try to minimize how much space I waste. Upper line would be... I thought I was placing those properly. Come on, place as I want you to, not how you want. I have to be very slow and methodical with this. This is wonderful. But you do this 100 times. Try and speed it up once, and you run into problems. Then we have to make sure that they're all connected, which means we're going to have to do an item through it to make double, triple check. That should be actually quite an easy task. So. And these are going to be too tall since I don't feel like crawling through this entire ductwork system. I should double check chat. My phone says there's nothing, but I also don't trust my phone. Okay, my chat has no messages. We're only halfway there. We have enough. I better have enough of these. If I don't have enough hoppers, I'm gonna be real upset. Darn it. Doing that. I'm trying to go faster and faster and it's not working. Look, I didn't grab that. Back to slow and tedious, I guess. Yeah, we're lucky we didn't hit lava that big down, so thankfully we avoided that. Why are hopper... I don't like... Directional blocks drive me insane. Like, yes, the hopper needs to be a directional block because you need to be able to position it sideways or it going down. But, like, come on. I'm trying to click you in a specific direction and you're not wanting to behave. That one just has to be... Well, And then we'll have chests here that take these on. Means I need to be able to rotate this way. Is this the right spot, or do I need to go up another leg? Cool. Now we just got mining this 100 blocks. Hey, I said I like mining. I wasn't joking about that. Somehow I am a fiend when it comes to mining. All my tasks are just mine. Okay. We'll probably light it up as we come back. It's gonna get dark for a second. I do apologize in advance. I also need to actually double check this because theory is it works. Reality is it might not. I actually need more more pistons. I need a slime block launcher. We'll see if it does what I want. If it works the way I think it's gonna work, fine. If it doesn't work the way I think it's gonna work, we have a slight problem. I don't want to deal with. Also, all our blocks that we've mined are going to be at the inn waiting for us, so that will be nice. We're close to the end. I need to grab the coordinates for this corner. Probably type them in chat so I don't lose it. More of this? These diamonds are coming. They're outside of the mined chunk. Therefore, they belong to me. Any block now. Oh. There we go. I need this coordinate. So if I do this. There. I literally said I was going to put torches up here. Let's do that real quick. I said, give me the torches. Can't do that. Torches there. Torches here. Those two are close, but we'll grab the blocks in a second from underneath. One more torch right here. Good. You know what? I just realized I forgot to put torch. I forgot to put rails on that. So yeah, we have to go back up there and do that. And we definitely should have enough. Meanwhile, while that's happening, we can double check that this is actually working properly by doing something intelligent. We will send across, and might as well do the 11 hoppers, why not? What? Use your brain. Use your brain. To work. Kinda forgot about how that works. There? Cool. Here's the fun part, I need to make sure that this will do what I want, how I want, without locking the hoppers. Because if it locks the hoppers, I lose valuable real estate. I don't know how far a Leverson's redstone needs direction to these. Which is something I need to work on. Cool, there's the 11 that we need. So, first question. That does. How far is it going in each direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just get all the way to the end there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, double check. Also have no clue if this is locking the hoppers or not. I'm assuming it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This goes here. All the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one goes here. Goes all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one goes here. Somehow this is lining up perfectly with my torches, which I did not anticipate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one goes here. And this last one, literally, I just stick it here so it will light those on. Now, let's see if we can get this one to work. So, I initially stuck this here because I was like, oh, do it this way. Why waste when I can save? Right? Then we have this that we need to count from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would go right here. Means I need to put the ports back on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should just be able to do this one here, and everything lights up. Cool. Alright, everything should be fine. Yep. Only thing that probably should be done is get the back wall on. There. Double check now that these hoppers did not lock on me. Pretty sure I'll beat it to the end, but we'll see. Yeah, beat it. We're just like waiting. Or it's stuck somewhere and I'm gonna have to go through this and figure out where it got stuck. But we're gonna hope that it's not. It's 2 ticks for a hopper, which means 200 ticks, which is 10 seconds. Oh, there we go. Thought that math was right, but apparently wrong. That's nighttime, which means we need to reset so we don't get attacked by 100 mobs up the top. Okay, we're so close to having it almost capable of running. We just need to get that extra bit of terracotta. We need to get a whole lot of sulkers. We need to get the heart launcher, which I think I know how to make. I just don't have... I mean, I have the stuff to make the piston, probably. This doesn't belong. This belongs... I have diamonds here. That belongs to me. So once again, dump our stuff that we don't need. We don't need this, don't need this, don't need that. Don't need the levers. Okay. I don't think I brought soul sand, but I didn't bring the kelp required for it. Because, you know, why do anything intelligent? And this needs to actually be taller than... So I need 4 stacks. I need 4 stacks of kelp. I'll just grab these. Okay, hopefully that will get me 4 stacks. Seems like it should. Go swimming. That would be a lot faster. Probably not going to wind up picking everything up unless it gets me exactly 4 stacks. Still need a little bit more. Yeah, we're probably not picking up all up. Kelp's one of those that I plan on getting a farm for, so don't exactly care about if I pick everything up. Also, I need 2 more stacks of red concrete. Not red concrete. Red glazed terracotta. That was from a creeper blowing up. I remember that. I'm actually happy I got more bricks that I can place there at some point. I actually need building blocks. Which I don't have stone there, but I do have. Grab some of that. Let's get to these coordinates that I wrote down. This. Keep on going this way. Is it 11835182? Going down. Yep. 5182 is this. Cool. Just need this to be higher than what the thing's at. Just has to be higher than the track by a little bit. So, see what we get with a stack and a half, I guess. I'm wasting 4 at a time. A little bit more and we should be good, so I think that's stack and a half. Yeah, that's perfect. Something totally stupid. When I run out of air, or get close to running out of air, I will place a block above my head again, and we should be all good. What we got? Dirt in our way. I don't have signs to. I don't know if rails can stop flowing water. Well, it wouldn't be actually flowing water. It's gonna be solid water. We might make it down first, or we need air. Okay, so rail does stop it, but the problem becomes this would have to have a block above it. That's gonna get flooded, which is a little annoying, but can't do anything right now about it. We have to do this. I also don't have the bubble elevator block, so I'm gonna have to go grab that in a second. Making our way up. Okay. Next thing we need. This. I'll worry about the. I remember how to do the slime launcher. Second. This is honestly one of the most terrifying things I have in this world. That drop scares me. I have to go back through that way. Yeah. Um. I don't need this anymore. Break this, place this. Okay. So this is the scaffolding, I guess, for this. That somehow worked out surprisingly well. Okay, that goes there. I did not want to jump off that. Break that. Okay. It's gonna go there. So I want the coal. I want this. Actually, I don't need this front block. Blocks, what am I doing? This should just... No. There's a chance that it's still... Do... This is one of those things I need to test, but this is hopefully doing what I think it's going to do. I hope it stops and then continues the way I want it to. Because I know that they're adding in the minecart physics, and if it gets too much speed, it might just be able to go flying. Not ideal. Well, if they do add it, I can just fix it. Leave it like that. This needs rails. It also needs power. We can then test this as one system. Other than the fact that I don't have the slime block launcher. Need to get that built. I'll do that in a second. My inventory up of all this chaos mess that I have. Any of that. This goes here. Need the water bucket. I'm pretty sure the way I usually have it's like this. More or less. I think this has been moved around a little bit. Okay. We need rails. We need this. We'll do the slime block launching mechanism in a second. Pretty sure I literally got first try when I built it in a creative test world, so from that, you would assume it's easy to build. I'm just gonna say waste a rocket to get there. So, okay. Oh, do I have levers? I do. If you're wondering why my main placed rail is this, I made a lot of it to move a shulker. Then I mined it all up, and now I got extra, and I just use it, and it's also just makes it better, I think. Okay, we just now need to go and light these up. Oh. Okay, well that means I need blocks for that, so we'll go fix that in a second. Sleep through this night. Let's also get the stuff I think I need for the piston slime launch thing. First off, I'm gonna need pistons. A piston, I should say. I don't think I need observers. I need redstone. Do I have in this 2 tripwire hooks and a single piece of string? I need... What am I missing? It straight up has to be cobblestone? That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Of all the ones that is like, ah yes, must be cobblestone. Why is redstone components being that way? And honestly, deep slate might make more sense for it than cobblestone because it's got a darker texture. I need to fly up there again. Darn it. Come on, come on. Ooh. I don't have building blocks, at least not decent ones. So we'll go with this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want this one. Just gonna put this more this way for the fact that I need this redstone launcher to. I guess I'm also using this as building blocks for the launcher because. Yep. Shoot. I think it activated. Activated. I started choking my own saliva there. That's wonderful. Okay, let's try this again. I should have. The only thing that should maybe break is timing wise, which will suck. I don't have repeaters, means I will have to get repeaters made. But so be it. Okay. Truthfully, I don't know which is going to be faster, me or the minecart. So we'll be testing that out in a second. Race begins. Who's faster? It also has a chance of just getting stuck, which will kind of suck, but so be it. Why isn't that? Okay, yeah. Timing wise, it's not. I need a repeater or two. We know I'm faster. I don't feel like wasting rockets. We know it works through that part. Only thing missing is, like I said, the repeaters, which should honestly be kind of easy. Should have everything I need here. Should be able to just create a staircase up to it. At some point, this has to get torn down. Like, I'm well aware of this fact already. So, at some point it will. Because this will be an entire city. And, yeah. This is just the maintenance ladder for the time being. Okay, so if I grab that repeater, we just try like that. I dropped further than I should have. Okay, I gotta go back on the ladder. I kinda didn't know where the thing was, and that's my fault. Yeah, this jump boost actually makes it kind of annoying with staircases. Okay, so we actually have to go this way. If you go that way, I will go over here. Actually, I don't know that that's gonna work. Well, we'll find out in a second, I guess. This could just take forever for us, and yeah, if it turns dark, we're going back down there because it's obviously gotten stuck, and I need to figure out how to fix that. Probably be another slime block launcher, I'm gonna be honest. But that goes into the chunk, which is the problem. Or I give it a ramp. Give it naturally go down. Oh, there it is. It gains so much speed going out at first, it's ridiculous. I've only tested this on small pieces. What in the world? I've got no clue how this return system's gonna work this way, so I'm not doing it this way because I don't know what it's gonna do. Okay, so we know it actually works all the way through. Getting the slime block launcher to actually be properly timed is the problem. I'm gonna get max delay because it's not triggering when I need it to trigger, which is more of a problem than you would expect. Hopefully this fixes it. Otherwise, I'll need to figure out timings. I thought I put that to max. The hope is that this fixes it. If not, this will be something that I test out in a test world because obviously it's getting too much speed. That didn't work at all. Does it need 2 delay? No, maybe it needs 1 delay. I did this again. I did this again. I did this again. Wonderful. And besides, this actually isn't the final form. This right now is just test run. One of these, probably that chunk right there, is going to get swapped out to be a... Right here is going to be an item loader because I need this to then get restocked with maxed out sulker boxes that are empty. So, yeah, that still needs to be actually modified. So, I also need to make it so mobs can't get up this, I just realized. Because if I get a mob to go up here, it has the chance of causing problems for the minecart. Cool. Noted and will take care of. Yeah, it's the fact that the initial launch just sends it so fast up. It doesn't trigger the tripwire, which is actually weird. But once again, this is redstone. Redstone makes no logical sense. It's the most broken thing in the game. Yeah, like, how does that make sense? You gotta be kidding. Well, let's assume that it worked. Let's go with the assumption that I get it to work. We can get the minecart back on the track, how we need it. I actually need to create an item offloader too. Wonderful. Because, yeah. So this goes. Let's see how it interacts with the pieces that I'm not entirely sure how this will react. Okay. This last piece I'm kind of like, what does it do? Okay, it goes off slightly. I do need it 1 less in power. I don't know how to do that. I'll actually move the rest of the block around. We'll figure out in a second. But I don't think it's physically possible to get 1 weaker. I think I'm going to lose 3 if I move it. Or maybe there is a way to get 1 less. Change the side that the redstone blocks are on. Is always an option. Have food. Cool, we have to head back to base then. Yeah, I'm changing the thumbnail to this. This is too cool. Actually, in game. I just didn't have it built, so I couldn't. So if I swap this to be over here, it should create one less power, and it should still work because it's that thing of evening out. But once again, we don't actually know if it works. We need to check if it work. By that I mean we need to see if. Why am I going all the way back? Like, that's not what I need to do. I just need to go onto this rail and just push it and see if it works. Stop where I need you to stop. Go. We actually have the thing. The problem is I can't fully see where it is. I need to place a block. It's this. There you go. It works. Alright, some torches like where? So yeah, only a few things actually need to get fixed in this. Finish the red stuff going all the way down. This piece works. This is fully done. I am not lowering it anymore. I mean, I can lower it slightly. The idea of this is that it stays high off the ground the entire time. Because if this touches a single block of this and I activate it, I'm breaking the entire thing. Which does mean I will need a way to get up to this each time. I might be able to build it into the machine since this, if it doesn't have a redstone block, I know for a fact it can carry another one, which means like some of these spots like towards the front, this piece can probably carry one because it should go down before this goes down. And this up here should be able to have another one to create basically a staircase to be able to get up. Because I don't think they can handle 2 blocks. I think it can only handle 1. And put glowing blocks to make it so that this thing does not have a mob spawner problem. This all goes in here. I need those rockets back. Yeah, we need an item unloader, which that will go. I actually need to find out where I'm going to exactly stick it because it's a slight problem. Because before it goes off on this track, I want it to be empty. I'll probably probably have it offload back here. I'll probably dig this out more and have it offload back there. And then it can get sent off afterwards. And then the item unload already said where it's going to be, more or less. Fix the sticky piston launcher because don't know why it's being weird. If I make that a non-sticky block, I might be able to have it on the bottom part, actually. I was about to say let's go back to base and get gold carrots and maybe fix our rocket supply. But, hold on. Step 1, let's disconnect this so I don't just go flying. Come on, place. Excuse me. Off by a single piece of redstone because it wasn't set up this way originally. Will it go into that? Because I don't think pistons are self-directing, are they? Hold up, I need to get more bone blocks too. I don't get why pistons in Java are leave it because I'm going back over there anyways. So I just need to do this. I am, though, I will say, a little concerned about the fact that I was missing blocks of iron to make the thing. The iron blocks we had were literally added today. All the iron that was in there should have been enough to run the beacon, but it was not. Yep, not self-redirecting, so that means I'm fixing this. Yeah. Redirected into it. I'm just gonna double it up. That looks like it has more strength to it. Did I put the... I know where it is. Cool. Cool. I'm just a complete fool. Give me this back. Anyone know where it is? Because... yeah, I'm an idiot. Bro, I don't know why that didn't activate Elytra. Guessed at the end of the thing, you are definitely correct. This is why it being so far forward is actually a slight problem. See a little bit more. There you go. Right, you should... okay, let's now see if this works. It wants to launch it too far with too much power. I will just change the way it works completely. Oh, it's gonna pull the rail! No! That doesn't... I can already tell you it's not gonna work because it's gonna destroy the rail. So this doesn't work. Right where this is gonna fail, but might as well try it, right? Going for that, so glad it worked. Gave me what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna go stick that rail back real quick. Guess I can send the minecart back down and it should end where it's supposed to be. We'll find out in a second, actually. I'll break that redstone just so it doesn't keep triggering and doing what it's been doing. Food, that's a problem. Go here and see it. That does stop where it's supposed to. Cool. I actually need to get a thumbnail real quick, so... I'm actually curious to see how this interacts with how I do screenshots. Because it's on my screen right now, the screenshot. I'm curious to see. I don't use the Minecraft screenshot system. I use my built-in screenshot system. Which is right there. I'm now snipping, and now it's done. It should be on my screen there, but it's not, which is nice. I always like to double check that things aren't doing things they're not supposed to do. But I have that on my computer, which means I can just update the thumbnail now to be that. We're heading back to base because we're out of food. I don't know how to fix that without going to test world and trying to see what I did. Yeah, I'm confused. If I don't do this, I will forget, and that's a problem. Cool. Yeah, at some point we'll get working on the structure that goes here. Actually the entire thing that goes there. Granted, I do need to terraform parts of it. Some of it's fine, other parts I can tell need terraforming. And then hopefully the river I've planned out in the creative test world I don't remember where that goes. Hopefully it's running off into that spot, and I don't have to terraform more than I need to. Okay, so most of this... I'm living in a Soaker monster. Let's be real. I don't care right now. Like, yes, it's a complete chaotic mess that probably needs to get fixed at some point. I don't have the time. Endermen love to grief my land. Where am I currently on this thing? These. Cool. At some point we also get these built up, which... Don't know when that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be honest. These farms are... not my highest priority. The ones I am using, I've built the ones I need. Like, the only one that needs to get finished is the sheep farm, because... yeah, I badly need that to get done. I don't care. I need golden carrots now. Give me. So I have fireworks, right? Yeah, I do. How much gunpowder do I have? Yeah, I'll save up. Still. Cool. We managed to get the, almost complete. We almost have the quarry piece up and running, which is nice. So, we have done quite a good job on getting that all set up and running. Slowly working on getting this set up. We are... actually, let me go look at the stats that I have for it real quick, and I can tell you the information. Of course it needs to be reloaded. Why does it not ever need to be reloaded? We have collected 329 items out of the 366, one of which is kind of being ignored because it's war buckets. So 365 items. We're at the top of the list. I think there's nothing below. I think we're all above. No, we have one thing below. We have two things below number 50. We have blast furnaces, which we need 226 of, and we have flower pots, which is 273, and after that will be all above the 40s for what we need left. So, we're getting there. Blast furnace is gonna take all my iron. I've been working on the pot, like I said. Iron's... we should have iron now, actually. We can make some blast furnaces. Can we make all of what we need? Maybe, maybe not. Let's try that real quick. Let's see how many blast furnaces... oh, wait. How many stacks is this? Hold on, let me see. 3.5? That... let's double check that number, because it rounds. 224. So it's 3.5 plus 2 extra. 3.5 plus 2 extra. 3.5 plus 2 extra. 3.5 plus 2 extra. We need to get smooth stone to be able to make a blast furnace, which means this is going into the furnace. That can't be done, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna end it here. I might work on sorting out... that's actually already kind of sorted. Work on sorting some of this out because slightly a mess. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream, which probably again will be on... the next stream will probably once again be a Pokemon one. I've been more into that. I've been working on getting stuff for this. Not as much as I probably should be, but so be it. I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, notifications, and leave a like if you did enjoy.